Thank you.
Good afternoon everyone and welcome to the AFL Tas live stream of this round-out clash between South Launceston and Launceston. We'll bring you all the action soon here live from the Youngtown Recreation Oval.
Through the window, so it's close the door. Oh yeah, for sure, of course. No, you're right.
Next one!
Briefly, is that okay? Yeah, I've just been off the change because I want to pay like the winner so you close the door. No. Oh yeah, 15 minutes. Alright, thank you. That's right. Do you reckon we could bring it down a touch more maybe? Yeah.
Two. Just going to check the live stream. Yeah, it's quite loud on the live stream, isn't it? Yes, good afternoon everyone who's tuning in on the live stream. South Launceston versus the Launceston Blues here from Youngtown Recreation Oval. Matt Donaldson will bring you all the commentary action this afternoon right here for this top of the table clash, and we'll be online pretty soon. See you then.
did it show? Oh, does that mean basketball? Oh, I never knew that. Oh, cool. Sorry, thanks a lot.
There's somewhere to be every night of the week. Seems God ain't close as he used to be. And there's more tequila in this old town than pines in Tennessee. I ain't the man I thought I'd be. And these neon lights that keep me up got me thinking maybe mom and dad had it right all along. We're too old to still be alone, and we ain't happy ever after all. I'm just saying it wouldn't be as bad, 'cause we made it out living in our hometown. you find love, don't overthink it. Just find yourself a good one, and don't you let it go. That's what they told. Maybe mom and dad had it right all along, and we're too old to still be alone, and we ain't happy ever after all. No, I'm just saying it wouldn't be as bad as we made it out, staying in our hometown, yeah, in our hometown, yeah. Maybe we should just go there.
Yes, we're getting underway pretty soon here at the Youngtown Recreation Oval. Matt Donaldson here with you, bringing you the commentary from this top of the table clash, South Launceston Bulldogs and Launceston Blues, and we'll be with you in just a few moments. Is it? Yep. Cool. Yes, good afternoon, everyone. Can recap a couple of scores so far before we go live with the women's game today. In the unders earlier this morning, it was South Launceston 14-10-94, defeated the OLs 1-4-10, and the reserves match has just been completed here with a close win to South Launceston, 10-7-67 to South Launceston, defeating Launceston 8-2-50, and our women's game will get underway in about 5 minutes' time. Look forward to bringing you all the action then. anything
No worries.
pop out? Yeah, mate. So yeah, if anything goes astray or anything, just put me a text and I'll check it.
Cheers, mate. Thanks, you too.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Youngtown Recreation Ground. Matt Donaldson here with you for Round 8 action in NTFA Premier League Women. We've got South Launceston Bulldogs versus the Launceston Blues. Both sit respectively first and second on the ladder. So top of the table clash here today. Launceston sitting first, 8 wins, 1 loss. But that 1 loss did come against South Launceston here at this very ground in early May. So ready to umpire, ready to get us underway here this afternoon. And we are. Rucks go at it. South with the first touchdown. Loose footy inside the centre square. Quick handball over the top to find Grace Weldon. Weldon kicks this inside 50. Can she find a target? Yes, she can. She's found Lucy Sulzberger. Sulzberger at 45 out, centering kick. Looks for a teammate and spots her up. She's found Hannah Viney. And this is Viney about 35 out straight in front. Great start to South Launceston. Red hot. Bang. A couple of touches inside 50. Now a shot on goal. Hannah Viney. All that experience. Centres ball, nicely done, and finds a teammate in a slightly better position. She's given it back to Lucy Sulzberger. Found a little bit of space on a lead, and we'll now kick for goal. About 30 out, straight in front. Sulzberger, the first shot on goal for the match. We've only gone 46 minutes. This is a hot start for South. Goes towards the goals, and it's in. Opening goal, Lucy Sulzberger. A bit of sizzle from Sulzberger there, and she has kicked the first goal of the match to put South Launceston up 1 goal straight. To Launceston yet to score. We've gone 1 minute here in the first term. Wowee, what a red-hot start for South Launceston. Dream start, really. A few touches out of the centre. And it's Lucy Sulzberger who gets South Launceston on the board early. Really good start here for South Launceston. So South Launceston, they're currently second on the ladder, 6-2, 6 wins, 2 losses. And last week they had a big 68-point win against North. Rucks go at it again in the centre. This time to Launceston, tap down, but it's going to come out South's way. Sweeping handball. Here's Sam Davies in there, gets a quick kick away, up towards a little bit of space, bouncing footy, finds way to Talisha Khan. Khan tackled straight away and holding the ball, free kick. It is going the way of Sulzberger. She's getting a few touches early in this game. Lucy Sulzberger chips this to try and find a teammate. In Sam Davies, bounces away from her and trickles out of bounds just in front of the interchange gates. We will have a throw in just in front of Launceston's interchange. Oh, Lasso, of course. Lasso wasn't a free kick. So it's going to be a free kick to Launceston. Here's Lucy Russo with this free kick right in front of the Launceston interchange bench. Russo looking for a couple of options. Got Sam Davies there manning the mark. Also chips it down the ground, comes off hands, comes off Liana Freestone's hands, the captain. She kicked 2 goals last week. We'll have a boundary throw-in right in front of us here, the broadcast commentary side. You can see that it is a beautiful day here at South Launceston. Magic, we've had a lot of rain this week, but the ground is holding up okay, which is great, and we've got sunshine. It is a magic day here at Youngtown. All right, boundary throw-in right in front of us. Loose footy, comes over the back. There was a quick kick forward by Medwin there, sweeping hands. Tackled straight away there was Sophie Dean. And umpire comes in, says, give it to me, we will have a ball up. We've been going 3 minutes here in the first quarter. South Launceston 1 goal straight. Lonnie yet to score. Ball up. Nice tap down from Oliver. Loose footy, quick kick forward here down the wing. Trying to find a teammate there in McKinty. Bounces through, she gets it, and kicks it to a little bit of space here, trying to find Lucy Sulzberger again. She's been hot early. She's got a number of touches. Quick handball to try and find Freestone. Freestone, handball over the top. Here's Stonehouse, finds a target. Yes, she does. Excellent. It's found Hannah Viney. Hannah Viney, all that experience right here at South Launceston. Hannah Viney's got this about 30 out, centering ball, and spots up a teammate in Layla Stonehouse. So back to Stonehouse. She kicked 2 goals last week. And an opportunity here for Stonehouse to get onto the board early. Just in the 4th minute here. And South Launceston dominating the territory. I've got Lucas Donaldson on the stats for me. And can see already that there's been 5 marks inside 50 for South. Great start for South Launceston. Here's Layla Stonehouse. Have a shot from about 30 out. Gets onto it. Comes off hands in the goal square, doesn't go through. Chance for Launceston to repel. Quick kick away has found Borrowdale. Borrowdale in the back left pocket, back right pocket. Chance for Launceston to clear. Chipping ball out, goes towards. Here's Freestone with the intercept. And again, Stonehouse centering ball and found a teammate in. And Viney will put this through for South Launceston. Bang, bang. Couple of goals to start this one for South Launceston. Viney gets on the board. Our 2 goal kickers, Hannah Viney and Lucy Sulzberger. This is a red hot start for South Launceston. A quick stat check. I've got young Lucas Donaldson here on the stats for me today. Hit outs 2-1 South Launceston's way. Clearances South Launceston leading that. Inside 50s. How's this for some efficiency? 2-0. And both those inside 50s have resulted in goals for South Launceston. Marks inside 50, 6 to South Launceston, and of course Lonnie yet to go inside 50. And those free kicks for 1 to South Launceston and 1 to Launceston. Thank you very much, Lucas Donaldson, who's on the stats for me this afternoon. Well, this has been a great start from South Launceston. 2 on the board already. Back in the centre. Rucks go at it. It was Oliver with a quick tip down. She finds Sulzberger. She's getting busy early. Loose footy now on the wing. Handball out, and she was tackled immediately there. Ball in dispute on the ground. The umpire went to blow the whistle, didn't because it came out. Only as far, though, as Haberley. Haberley, quick handball away, but she was under pressure. And free kick holding the footy. Going the way of South Launceston. So Lonnie yet to enter their forward 50. Here's Grace Weldon. Chipping ball up towards the wing, trying to find a teammate, but intercepted there. For Launceston. And a quick kick down the wing. Loose footy. Trying to find Stubbings. This is Pixie Stubbings in pursuit of this footy. Lays the tackle straight away. Loose footy comes over the top. Here's Haberley again. Quick handball out. Trying to find Delta Witt. They get it inside 50 here. Grace Lefevre with a quick kick inside 50. Loose footy just inside 50 for Lonnie. Chance to repel. Through, that was Freestone, Liana Freestone with a handball up. It's come back in. Ball comes off hands there. This is still inside Launceston's 50. Quick kick out. It's going to trickle out of bounds. What does the umpire say? Is that just outside 50? Or is it a free kick? It is. It must have been just outside 50. So a Lassou free kick to Launceston. And it's going the way of Haberley. Haberley, short pass, finds a teammate. Number 24, who's not on the score sheet. I'll check that for us shortly. She's going to kick this one inside 50. South have got the numbers around this. It was a 2-1 contest. It goes towards the back. And Launceston been pinged for a throw. So it's going to be a free kick right on the last line of defence for a relieving free kick for South Launceston. It was a good chance there for Kikiak. But free kick was pinned for a throw. So this is a chance for South to repel from... Oh, good grab there. Not quite. Came off hands. That was McKinty. Came off her hands, ball in dispute. Umpire says, oh, red hot on that. I think that was a holding the ball call. And it's going the way of Launceston. So they'll get another look at it here, Lonnie, with a kick inside 50, trying to find a teammate. That was Kikiak again. Came off her hands, ball spills free, tackled, and holding the ball. So this will be a free kick for South Launceston, deep in defence. And it's going to be Sophie Dean. Sophie Dean to take this one. Great footy family, the Deans. Quick handballs away, clearing kick for South Launceston. Coming outside 50. Came off hands there. It was Jazz Freestone there who had the hands up. And holding the ball call going the way of Launceston. And it is going to Johnston. This is Isabella Johnston with a chance to put Launceston inside 50 again. She does just that. Centering ball inside 50. Comes off hands. Loose footy. We're inside Launceston's 50. Sweeping handball out. Chance for South to clear. But only as far there as Lonnie. Another chance for them to go inside 50. South player tackled immediately. Umpire says, give it to me. We will have a ball up. Been going 9 minutes here at Youngtown. It is South Launceston leading 2 goals straight. And Launceston yet to score, but they are levelling things up on the inside 50 count. I'll go to Lucas Donaldson in a sec to get some of his stats. It's a loose footy to left half forward here for Launceston. Umpire's seen something there, and it is a push in the back, and it is going the way of Savralo. It could be 50. The Lonnie player did deliver that ball with a bit of force to Grace Weldon. No 50 doing. Probably a bit unlucky there, Weldon. Gets a short pass away, trying to find a teammate, and she has. Here's Freestone. It's Jazz Freestone right in front of us in the broadcast position. Umpire says, no, Jazz, go back. Go have it over the mark. So Freestone. Left half back for the South. Push in the back there. It's a clear push in the back. That one's against Haberley, going the way of Liana Freestone. So, Liana Freestone going forward with this footy. Loose footy there. McKinty's in there. Launceston player tackled straight away. Tackled by Brouard. Umpire says, give it to me. We'll go again. Isabella Johnston goes in the ruck here against Oliver. Tap down. Chance for Lonnie to clear. Blues ball on the wing here. 2-on-2 in this contest. Good contest. Tackle immediately there was Gillow. Georgia Gillow didn't get a chance to get rid of it, and the umpire will come in and we will have a ball up. Been going 10 minutes now at South Launceston by 2 goals. Red hot start. They kicked them inside the first 3 minutes. It's been tough to score since then. Loose footy. A throw has been called there. It's going to be a free kick to Launceston. Right in front of us in the broadcast area. I'll get you that number for 24 as soon as I have the chance to. Ball goes over the back here. Here's Delta Witt, very talented young player. Delta Witt gets a quick handball out, but only as far as South Launceston. Ball's repelled out, back to the wing. All Launceston jumpers around this footy though. Sweeping handball, finds a little bit of space. Here's Woods. Michaela Woods gets in there with a handball. Grabbed off it. No holding the ball call, says the umpire. Okay, bouncing footy. Here's Madden, inside 50. There's a nice bump laid there. We've got a loose footy here. Still sort of, geez, every possession is under pressure at the moment. This is what you come to expect from 2 high-quality teams, that every time the ball carrier has the ball, they are under immense pressure. This is a really good contest here at Youngtown at the moment. Been going 11 minutes now. 2 goals straight to South Launceston. Launceston yet to score. Rucks go at it again. There's Alexis Oliver in the ruck with the tap that time. Loose footy coming down. This is Georgia McKinty for South. Tackled immediately, no chance to get rid of it. And the umpire comes in and says, give it to me. We will have a ball up. So we're in the centre square here at Youngtown. Ball goes up. That time it was Kikiak got the best of the tap. Loose footy, but again, comes out South way. Ground ball, here to be won in the centre of the ground. Few players get around this footy. A possession is tough to get. Here it goes, though. Chance for South Launceston through McGinty. Kips inside 50. Grace Weldon running onto this. She's immediately tackled by 2 Launceston players. She's on the ground and they found a free kick, and it's going the way of Launceston. So it was Talisha Khan there with the free kick. Talisha Khan at half-back for Launceston. Looks for options on the outer side. Kicks wide, goes over that pack, comes off hands. And again, a bit of congestion around this footy. Yeah, a lot of pressure around the ball carrier here this afternoon, this match so far. Been a great contested effort so far from both teams. Rucks go at it again. It goes South's way. Kicks up towards half forward. Loose footy bouncing around. Lonnie with plenty of jumpers around this one. It's going to be Borodale who gets there first, gets a quick handball away, and then a kick back down the wing. Loose footy on that opposite wing there, sweeping handful from South. South with a chance to go forward. Kicked up towards the 50. Comes off the hands there of Freestone. South Launceston co-captain there in Freestone. Finds Lefevre. Comes out of her hands there. Centering ball here for South. Nice grab. That was Keely Morrison there at half forward. She wheels and goes straight away. Drives it inside 50. There is a couple of loose South players here. Here's Weldon. Weldon with a handball. Only goes as far as Launceston. A chance for them to repel through Lucy Rosso. Lucy gets a handball away. Here we are at half forward for South. Still a loose footy. Ball ground. Ball to be won. Nice bump laid there by Keely Morrison, keeping this footy alive for South Launceston in the half-forward line. Plenty of players around this ball. I think the umpire's going to say, give it to me. We will have a ball up. Great contest so far. Into the 14 minutes here in the first term. Still South Launceston, 2 straight. Launceston yet to score. Ball up. Comes over the hands there. Went over Brouard's head. Chance for Launceston to clear now. Here's Lucy Rosso with a kick down the wing. Bouncing footy, bounces between a few. Bang, bang. That was Johnston there. Tackled from both sides. Loose footy, Brouard's in there. And a nice kick forward there by Kikiak. Kikiak with a long ball. Straight up the guts, that one. That's a really long ball. Loose footy, half full for Launceston. Players converge. Loose ball to be won. Here's Stubbings. Pixie Stubbings picks it up. Gets tackled. Ball comes out. Grace Lefevre's there. Quick handball from South Launceston, and now a chance. This is Delta Witt. Nice clean footy there from Delta Witt. Spilt forward, and then she socketed off the ground, grabbed some territory. Even numbers around this contest. A lot of pressure around the ball. Numbers go in. Is there a chance to clear? Play on, says the umpire. A quick defensive kick out of that pack. Finds its way back towards the centre of the ground, but it's found Hubley from Launceston. Then Kikiak runs around 1, runs around 2, sends it in deep. Mark came off the chest there of a South player in. It was Michaela Woods there. And the ball in dispute. It's going to be trickled over the line, whatever it takes to get it out of bounds there from South Launceston. So we will have a throw-in. Throw-in forward pocket for Launceston. They're yet to hit the scoreboard. 15 minutes gone in this first term. And it's still Launceston by those 2 straight goals. Umpire, we're just getting ourselves sorted here. Deep inside Launceston's attack. Boundary throw-in. Dangerous spot for the Dogs. Comes off hands. Here's a chance. Player tackled straight away. There was Hubley, and it is a free kick. My apologies, it's Pixie Stubbings, and she will have a free kick in the pocket. Tackled high, said the umpire. So this is Pixie Stubbings with a chance to put Launceston on the board. She'll have a shot here from about 15 out in the pocket. Slight angle. Stubbings lines them up. And it goes over the player's head. It's a goal to Launceston. Pixie Stubbings gets Launceston on the board. They hit back with a goal of their own. It's South Launceston leading 2 goals straight, 12. Launceston 1 straight, 6. So Pixie Stubbings gets herself on the board there. And just closes that margin to the 1 even goal. A quick look at some of the Lucas Donaldson stats for me, Lucas. Let's have a look. There's been a few free kicks in this game. We've got South Launceston with 6 free kicks for, Launceston 7 kicks forward. Marks inside 50, still South Launceston dominating there. They've had 7 marks inside 50 to Launceston's none. Inside 50 as well. Launceston have evened up that tally. It's now 6 apiece. Remember, South Launceston started in a blaze of glory at the start of this game. Hit-outs are pretty even, 5-all, and South Launceston leading the clearances. Back in the centre of the ground. South Launceston by a goal. We've gone 17 minutes here in the first term. Like I said, it's a beautiful day here in Youngtown. Ground holding up okay at this stage considering the rain that we've had this week. And it's fantastic to be had at Youngtown. A kick forward there for Launceston. So they enter inside their 50. A chance for South Launceston to clear through Sophie Dean. And she's been pinged there for holding the ball. This is a free kick to Launceston. Right on the edge of 50, it was Delta Witt with the free kick. Spears one up him at the edge of the goal square, but that one's been marked there by Hardwick of South Launceston. So deep in defence. Hardwick goes along, trying to clear this footy. It's a loose ball. We're still inside Launceston's 50. It's a good kick there from Corbett, the vice-captain, but only as far as Lonnie. Here's another chance for the Blues. Inside 50 through Hubley. Loose ball in the pocket. Sweeping handball over the top. That was Lucy Rosso. Still a loose ball inside 50. It ends up with South, but this is going to be, is it out of bounds on the full or a Lassou free kick? We're still inside 50. Can't quite see the paint there from where we are. It is a throw-in, so it must have just been just inside 50 for Launceston, and we'll have a boundary throw-in. But Launceston pressing here late in this first term. It was all South early. Launceston have hit back with a goal and winning the territory battle at the moment. Ball tapped down. Here's a chance for Launceston again. It's a quick kick around the corner there from Hubley. Hubley at full forward. Sweeping handball for South Launceston. Can they clear this footy out? Kick partially smothered. Comes outside 50. Sweeping hands, it finds its way. Georgia Hubley, she's been hot the last few minutes. Goes towards goal and is off target through the left. She puts herself on the scoreboard though with one behind. Closes that gap at South Launceston leading. 2 goals straight to Launceston 1-1-7. We've gone 18 minutes in this first term, almost quarter time. South Launceston ball from deep at fullback on this kick out. Nice long kick there over the top to try and find a teammate. She has had time to recover. Ball in the footy of the ground, in the middle of the ground now. Loose ball. Even numbers around this contest. Here's Moorhead. Moorhead for Launceston. Goes to ground there with Davis from South Launceston. Loose footy here to be won. It's going to go the way of South Launceston. Kick towards 50. Loose footy just inside South Launceston 50. Hannah Viney is hot in pursuit. And here's Hayley White, the ever-reliable Hayley White there, key defender there for South Launceston, and it ends up with Casey Moorhead. Moorhead comes off the side of her boot, and it's found Grace Weldon. Weldon gets a quick kick away, up towards half-forward for South. Loose footy at the ground here. Here's Viney again for South Launceston, a great battle with Talisha Khan. That footy's not coming out just yet. It's trying to come out. Grace Weldon's trying to get a hand on there. Eventually the umpire comes in and says, no, that footy's mine. We will have a ball up. We're about 60 metres out from South Launceston's goal. So it was all South Launceston early. They put a couple of goals on the board really quick. Launceston have crawled their way back. We're inside the last minute here of the first term. Tackled straight away there. We'll have another ball up. 30 seconds to go in this first term. There's Grace Lefevre there at the bottom of that pack. Rucks go at it. Freestone down, quick kick forward for South on the cusp of this 50. Oh bang, that was Freestone there, just got rid of her opponent, and a kick around the corner finds its way to the ever reliable Hayley White for Launceston. Hayley White chips the ball out wide and finds a teammate in Habley, goes out of bounds. We're almost at quarter time here at Youngtown. We'll have a throw in, and in fact there is the quarter time siren. So it is South Launceston 2 goals straight 12 leading Launceston 1-1-7. Our goal kickers for South Launceston, Hannah Viney and Lucy Sulzberger. They came in the first 3 minutes of that term. And for Launceston it is Pixie Stubbings with a goal. A quick stat check for us. Thank you very much Lucas Donaldson, who's on the stats today. Hit-outs have just gone Launceston's way now. 7-2. Clearances are still pretty even. The inside 50 count, well, it's level. Can you believe that? I think South Launceston had the first 5 inside 50s. Launceston crawled their way back there in the second half of that first term. It's now 8 apiece. Marks inside 50. And this was great work from South Launceston early. 8 marks inside 50 for South Launceston. Launceston none. Intercept marks 1 to 2. 1 to South Launceston and 2 to Launceston. Frees 4. We've got 7 to 8. So 7 free kicks for South Launceston, and Launceston is 8. We'll take a quick break here on the AFL Tas live stream, but we'll bring you all the second quarter action very soon. Welcome back to Youngtown Recreation Oval. Matt Donaldson here with you on the AFL Tas live stream. Great quarter of footy, that one. Very, very contested. And you expect that with these two top sides. I can tell you that it's South Launceston 2 goals straight 12, leading Launceston 1-1-7. Those goal kickers again for South Launceston. Lucy Salzberger has one and Hannah Viney has one. And for the Launceston Blues, it was Pixie Stubbings. A couple of scores from earlier in the day as well. If you're just joining the live stream, the reserves win to South Launceston there 10-7-67, defeated Launceston 8-2-50, and in the unders earlier this morning it was 14-10-94, South Launceston 1-4-10. Old Launcestonians, we are back underway in action here at Youngtown. Oh, that was straight out of the ruck there. That was Kikiak who just took that out of the ruck and bombed it forward. But it found its way onto a South Launceston defender's chest in Georgia Gillow. So Gillow plays on quickly, puts this ball out to the wing. Chance for Launceston again. And it's through Maddie Medwin. She was tackled straight away. Ball came out. Loose footy inside, a quick snap, and it's found its way to a Launceston player in Georgia Haberley. She's had a great game so far, been very busy. Pops this one down towards half forward. Kikiak was the target. Came off her hands, but a chance for Launceston to go inside 50. That's a nice centering kick there. A couple of South Launceston numbers around this. Here's Hardwick for South Launceston. Kick off the ground. There's a goal for Launceston. Nicely done. That's a goal there for Sienna Smith. It is a nice goal there for Smith. She is on the board. And a goal for Launceston. She's sort of outnumbered there 2-1, and quick goal. That's some fantastic work there from Smith. And it puts Launceston in front now. 2-1-13, Launceston leading South Launceston by a point. 2 straight 12. So 2 goals straight, South Launceston trailing Launceston 2-1-13. And it was a nice kick off the ground there for Sienna Smith. A real opportunist goal. And the first goal of the second quarter comes in through Smith. Rucks go at it back in the centre. Comes to the feet of the ruckman. That ball is under all those players there in the centre of the ground here at Youngtown. And the umpire says, give it to me. We will go again. And that we do. Loose footy. It was Launceston there with the clearance. Kicks towards centre half forward. Went through the hands there of Johnston. Chance for South Launceston to clear. Still a loose footy. That was a Launceston player tackled straight away there. Number 10, we'll get you that name shortly. Loose footy inside 50. Here's Johnston with a chance. Lucy Rosso was in space. A lot of players around this footy now. Tough to get a possession out. Can South clear this ball? A quick kick out of that pack. Goes up in the air, not the required. Play on, loose footy inside Launceston's 50. And finally a chance to clear for South. Comes back, but only as far as Launceston. They bomb this ball towards the square. Goes through hands. It's a dangerous footy for South Launceston because it's in Launceston's 50. And it's a loose ball. A couple of players underneath this pack. No high, said the umpire, or no push. We'll have a ball up. Oops, Lucy Rosso was a little bit unlucky there under that pack, but we will go again. Johnston in the ruck there for South, but it comes the way of Oliver. Chance to South to clear. Comes out over on this side, on the broadcast wing side. Ball is trickling towards the line, and that's going to be a Lassou free kick. There's going to be a free kick, or did it come off hands? Was it touched? I think it might have been a Launceston free kick. Yeah, it was. Yep, Launceston free kick. So it is going to be Kikiak to take this free kick. He plays on, kicks up towards centre half forward. Good kick, gets some distance with that kick. Loose footy at half forward. A quick handball there for Launceston. And the kick forward is going to find Lucy Rosso. Lucy spilled the mark, came off hands. And it's another ball up there, about 40 metres out of Launceston's goal. Might have been a missed opportunity there for Launceston. They had a little bit of run and carry from that free kick on the wing, but not to be. We'll go ball up. Alexis Oliver gets her hands to it first. Taps it down to ground. This is a loose footy inside Launceston's 50. Sienna Smith in there again, the goal kicker from this term. And it's under the sea of players over there. The umpire comes in and says, give it to me. We will have a ball up, and that we do. Straight the record, it was Oliver that grabbed it this time at her feet. Sweeping handball there from Michaela Woods, but it comes back in. Here's Lucy Rosso was over that footy. There was a quick kick out of there from Salzberger. Finds its way on the 50. This is a tough footy to win. Loose footy, ground footy, right on the cusp of 50. Umpire spotted something there. It's going to be a free kick the way of Launceston. So a free kick going to Launceston, right on the paint of 50. Long footy inside 50. Dangerous ball here for South. It's at the cusp. Here is a chance. Oh, socket off the ground by Johnson. And it does go through. I thought it was going to hit the post from this angle, and it's trickled through for a goal. So it is Isabella Johnston puts herself on the board, and now it's Launceston that skip away a little bit. 3-1-19, leading South Launceston 2 straight 12. We've gone almost 5 minutes in this second quarter. It's a great opportunist goal there from Johnson. Loose footy, got the toe to it. It was trickling towards goal, and it's taken a little bit of an off break, and it's gone through for a goal. What a great goal there by Isabella Johnston to put Launceston a little bit further up now. 3-1-19, leading South Launceston 2 straight 12. And we've gone just over 5 minutes in this second quarter here at Youngtown. Rucks go at it again. Oliver was in the ruck there, tapped down, loose footy inside here. Feeling for ball, but no, you can hear the locals in the effects mic screaming up ball. Not to be. Ball up inside the centre square. Loose footy, sweeping handball. Chance for Launceston. Up towards their 50. Here's the goal kicker. Isabella Johnston again leads this race with a sea of South players around this footy. It's going to be tough to get a possession from there. Umpire says no, give it to me. We will have a ball up. Isabella Johnston there was under that pack. Ball up. Oh, grabbed out of the ruck there. Loose footy inside. Here's Hubley again. Kicks it up towards 50. A couple of South jumpers around this footy. Can they raffle it between them? Going to handball out. Chance to clear through Morrison. Keely Morrison. Quick handball away and finds Gillow. Gillow with a kick down the wing. In front. Nicely done. Nice mark there by Lucy Sulzberger. Also a goal kicker today. Plays on. Kicks down the wing. Chance for Launceston. Toe poke forward by the ever-reliable Hayley White. Only as far, though, as Lucy Sulzberger. Picks it up. Handball out. Sea of players over this. Another chance for Haberley. Just had a bit of has a bounce on the wing, if you don't mind. And then kicks inside 50. Nice play. Haberley puts it up. Comes off hands. Loose footy inside. Launceston's 50. In the pocket. Ball in dispute. Quick kick out. It's way of South Launceston. Can they build here from fullback? Quick kick away towards the centre of the ground. Comes off hands. This is a loose footy. Launceston have some numbers around this. And umpire says, give it to me. We will have a ball up. So we've gone 7 minutes here in the second quarter at Youngtown. It is South Launceston still 2 straight goals. Trailing Launceston 3-1-19. Rucks go in. Quick kick forward from South Launceston. Now trickle towards that boundary line over there. Not to be because Sienna Smith picks it up. She's going to wheel and go and kick it inside 50 into the pocket. Can she find a target? Not quite. Loose footy over the back. In dispute. Lucy Rosso's in there. Rosso over the top of this. South Launceston with a quick kick out trying to clear this footy. A lot of congestion. A lot of pressure on the ball carrier. Holding the ball, says the locals. No, but it's coming out. Again, Launceston with some jumpers around this footy. A chance forward. Here's Habley again, driving ball inside at 50. Had time to recover there, did Hardwick. Initially dropped the mark, but had time to recover. Sends this ball down the wing. Hardwick in pursuit here against a couple of Launceston players. Here's Leonard. Gives it to Hayley White. Hayley White wheels and goes. Uses a bit of speed and dash to try and move this footy forward. Comes over the back there and finds Pixie Stubbings. Stubbings in this pack. Ball is not coming out. What's the umpire going to say? Give it to me. We'll have a ball up right in front of the Launceston interchange gates. We've been going almost 9 minutes here in the second quarter. South Lonnie, 2 straight goals. Launceston 3-1-19. Ball up. As Alexis Oliver had the front spot there, and I think has been awarded the free kick for over the shoulder. She has. So Oliver. Alexis Oliver. Here at right half back. Chips this one down the wing and it's been intercepted. Intercepted there by number 24, who's one of our 2 that we don't have on the list. We'll get you that name at half-time. Kicks it inside 50. That's a good, strong grab. That's a nice grab by Haberley, and she wheels and goes straight away. Plays on. Comes off the side of the boot, but he's going to find a loose player out there, and she does. Ships this ball forward inside 50, so again a loose footy, about 30 out from Launceston's goal. Chance for Lonnie, tackle him laid immediately. Second tackle, gets a handball out. No, the umpire says it's a throw. It'll be a South Launceston ball at half back. It was Keely Morrison there that was keen to wheel and go, but the umpire said no, bring it back. And it's going to be Hardwick to get this free kick. in defensive 50. So a chance for South Launceston to build here from half-back. Hardwick comes out wide and finds a teammate in Keely Morrison. Morrison rocking the pink boots today. She's got this at right half-back. And sends one down the wing. Could go over the back here. That was smart by McKinney. She knew it was going to go over the back. Hayley White swooping on this one. McKinney gets the handball away. This handball's been intercepted by Freestone. Freestone gets a handball into a little bit of space. Goes again, gets her own footy. Handball's forward. Here's Alexis Oliver. Picks up the loose footy. She's tackled immediately by Delta Witt. And the umpire says too high, Delta. So it's going to be a free kick to... it is the number 23. It's Oliver, Alexis Oliver. Gets handball out. Loose footy again. There's a lot of congestion around this footballer, and every time the ball carrier has it, there's immense pressure, which is what you expect from these two sides. Great game of footy so far. We're into the 11th minute of the second quarter. South Lonnie 2 straight goals. South Launceston 3-1-19. Launceston 3-1-19, leading by 7 points. And we'll have another ball up here on the wing, just in front of the broadcast position. Been a good ruck battle here. Alexis Oliver with the initial tap comes down the way of Kikiak there, and there's been a free kick given holding the footy. So this will be a free kick here to Freestone of South Launceston, and she goes straight away, kicks it up towards full forward, comes off the hands there of Talisha Khan. Loose footy inside South's 50. They haven't had a much in their 50 this quarter, but now they've got a red hot chance. Here's McKinney with a quick kick away and finds Weldon around the corner, if you don't mind. Grace Weldon's kick to go. Oh, nicely done. Grace Weldon kicks South Launceston third. Grace Weldon kicks a goal in the second quarter. That puts South Launceston 3 goals straight, just trailing by the point now. Launceston 3-1, and we've been going about 11 minutes in this second quarter. What a great goal there. Great snap from Grace Weldon. If you don't mind, from the pocket, snaps and pops it through, bringing the margin back just to 1 point. A quick stat check from Lucas Donaldson. Thank you, Lucas, for looking after me today with these stats. In the second quarter stats, hit-outs are going the way of Launceston 3-1. Clearances are even at 2 apiece. Inside 50s. Wow, look at this. Launceston 13 inside 50s to South Launceston 1. They've gone in once, but got the 1 goal. Marks inside 50, Launceston 1. Intercept marks are 1 apiece, and frees for South Launceston have received the 4 free kicks, and Launceston have received the 2. Back in the centre we go. 12 minutes gone in this second quarter. Bouncing footy, finds a way of Keely Morrison. Goes through her hands, got a loose footy. Ground ball to be won here. Keely Morrison leads the race. Quick toe poke out. Doesn't go too far. And again, in dispute, umpire says there's been a push in the back. And it is going the way of Launceston. So Launceston here with a chance to build from half back. Looks quick kick. Tries to find Delta Witt. Bounces off her chest. And it's a chance for South Launceston to go for through Grace Weldon. The goal kicker. Sweeping handball there by Freestone. Finds Sulzberger. Sulzberger with a kick towards goal. Trickling ball. Through from behind. Sulzberger. Well, all squared up. 3-1 apiece here at Youngtown. We've been going 13 minutes in the second quarter. Launceston will be Hayley White, I would think, to bring this ball back into play, and it certainly is. She looks to play on and go straight away. Relieves the pressure there for Launceston, gets this ball outside 50. And she does. Loose footy here to be won there for Launceston. Quick kick up towards the centre. That's a nice grab by Georgia Haberley. Haberley wheels and goes straight away. Chance for Launceston here. She's got a player in space, and she's found her in Maddie Medwin. Maddie Medwin sends this one forward. Bouncing footy, loose footy near the goal square. Dangerous ball, but it's swooped on by Michaela Woods, and a chance to clear for South Launceston. Not if Haberley has anything to do with it. Comes off her shins. Loose footy, about 40 out. From from Launceston's goal here. Chance for South to clear. Loose footy, it's not coming out. Again, that pressure's been immense by both sides. Umpire says, give it to me. We will have a ball up. We've been going almost 14 minutes in this second quarter, and the ball will be about 45 out, straight in front of Launceston's goal. But we will have a free kick. A ball up. Ball up, 45 out from Launceston's goal. Loose footy. Georgia Haberley is in there trying to work her way through. There's been a quick kick forward. Good one-on-one contest here. Oh, almost stuck that mark, did it? No, there's a holding free kick, and it's going the way of South Launceston. And it will be Zoe Kingsley to take that free kick. It will be Zoe Kingsley to take that free kick. Comes out towards right half forward. Here's McKinty. for South. Sends this one in towards the centre of the ground. In towards Gillow. Bounces past her, but again, a chance she'll end up with it here, Gillow. Right in the centre of the ground. Kicks a long ball up towards 50. Comes off hands there. There's Grace Gillow. And a chance for Lonnie to clear. White with a quick handball. She might get this footy back. No, she doesn't. Chipping ball up towards the centre of the ground. That's a nice grab again. It was Havlicek. She's got busy in this game. She's having a really good game. Has this in the centre of the ground in the centre square. Sees something she likes over on that far side, and that's exactly where she goes. And it's a nice grab there by Maddie Medwin. So Maddie Medwin right on the 50. Looks to go straight away, hit up a target, and she does. And it'll be a shot on goal here with Pixie Stubbings. Kicked one in the first, Pixie. And kicked 3 goals last week, so likes the goals, knows where they are, and she's lining up here. Player on the mark's about 35 out. Slight angle. This is Pixie Stubbings. Sends it towards goal. It's close, doesn't quite have the legs, comes off hands at the back, and South see this through for a rush behind. So we've got the one rush behind there to Launceston, but it does mean that they take the lead. It is Launceston at 3-2-20, leading South Launceston at 3-1-19. It'll be South Launceston to bring this ball back into play. Comes out wide towards the interchange gates. Here's McKinty leading the race again. Loose footy, there's been a free kick. And it is going the way of Launceston. And it is 24. I'll get that name for you at half-time. Not on my rundown sheet, but she's had a pretty good game. They're telling her to go long. Drives this one up towards centre-half forward. Players converge. It was good hands there from Davies home across. Tries to get some hands on this footy. In fact, it might have been Michaela Woods, I think it was. Apologies, Michaela. Okay, we'll have a ball up. About 40 out, straight in front of Launceston's goal. Nice tap down there by McKinty. Loose footy. Chance to clear through Weldon. Weldon handballs over the top. She found Michaela Woods, quick kick away, but only as far as Maddie Medwin. So Medwin again, bit of deja vu. She's got this ball on 50. Been going at 16 and a half minutes in this second quarter. Medwin chips this up inside 50 to a dangerous spot. Comes off hands. Weldon gets it and kicks the ball out of danger for now. Trying to find a player there in Freestone. Freestone has a second effort, gets it. Handball's clear. Handball's to Viney. Here's Viney. Gets a quick kick away. It was nicely done. Loose footy on the wing. Has some time and space there, does Grace Gillow, and she finds a teammate, and it's going to come back towards the centre of the ground in Grace Weldon. Weldon kicks straight away through the hands there of Sulzberger. Loose footy right on the paint of 50 here for South. Umpire eventually will come in and we'll have another ball up. But great contest this, great even contest. Launceston lead by a point into the 18th minute here of the second quarter. Ball up. South Launceston with the tap down. A chance for them again through Weldon. Weldon tackled, loose footy. Sam Davies under that. And she was tackled straight away, and we will have another ball up. Just on the south side of the centre square here. Good tap down. But again, this footy is on the ground. I don't think it's going to come out. Players converge. It's a nice tackle late there. And underneath that pack, it was our goal kicker, Grace Weldon. We go again, ball up. Nice tap there from South. Comes out the way of Weldon again with a driving ball inside 50. Comes off hands. Umpire, has there been a free kick? I think there has. And which way is it going? It is going to South Launceston. So for an arm chop there, it's Liana Freestone. She kicked 2 goals last week in that win against North. And now Freestone has the chance to give South the lead deep inside this second quarter, closing in on half-time. In comes Freestone. Freestone kicks towards goal and puts it home. So Freestone on the board, and South Launceston take the lead in the shadows of half-time. It is South Launceston 4-1-25, leading Launceston 3-2-20. Liana Freestone there with that goal, co-captain. Kicked the 2 goals last week and puts herself on the scoreboard this afternoon. So a really tight game, which is what we expected here at Youngtown this afternoon. 4-1-25, South Launceston, leading Launceston 3-2-20, 19 minutes gone. So only around a minute to go in the half. Been a great half of footy. a lot of congestion, a lot of pressure, and we go again through the centre. He was Freestone with a quick sweeping handball. Finds a way she might get it back here, Freestone. She does, and she does eventually. Gets that handball out, and that goes the way of Michaela Woods, who bombs one forward. Comes off hands, a chance for Launceston to clear in the shadows of halftime. Georgia Haverley kicks one forward. Quick handball. This is over on the wing on the opposite side. Delta Witt's in the race there as well. And we'll have a stoppage, I think, over on that far wing. 19 and a half minutes gone in the second quarter. We're closing in on half-time. South Launceston by 5 points. And the Rucks are going to go at it on that far side. It was a good tap there down by Freestone, Jazz Freestone. A late chance for South here. Kick up towards 50, but the siren's going to beat them. And it is half-time here at the Youngtown Recreation Oval. It's South Launceston leading 4-1-25, Launceston 3-2-20. And those goal kickers for South Launceston, Hannah Viney's got one, Grace Weldon's got one. Great goal from the pocket in that quarter. Leanna Freestone's got two, Lucy Sulzberger's got one. And for Launceston, we've got singles to Sienna Smith, Isabella Johnston, and Pixie Stubbings. Half-time here at Youngtown. We'll have a little bit of a break, and we'll be back with you soon.
Forecast for this weekend is the right kind of hot and the right kind of cold, all in the same day. Because the NTFA is in our DNA. Road trips and stops at the cafe. There's karaoke on the highway. Oops, too many lattes for juniors, the seniors talent pathways.
Avery Thomas, that's a strong mark.
Mate, I used to play with him, eh? It's the frost, it's the fog, the spray and the spray. The crescendo of car horns from the parking bay. 22 clubs, 67 teams, 9 premiership cups. Get to your local footy club this weekend.
didn't see it coming, so how could I know all of those tears, they were worth it? Babe, you and me, we deserve it. So happy, happy. Love's got a funny way of showing up when you least expect it. It can light up your darkest days, baby, if you let it. It can pull you out of the deepest pain. It's the sun on your skin after the rain. It's that you just know everything's gonna be okay. I was praying down on my knees and I still can't believe you showed up out of the blue. I'm so happy it hurt when they walked out the door. Happy they left my heart broke on the floor. Happy I don't have to fight anymore. Had to leave it behind me so real love could find me. You opened my heart, set fire to my soul. I didn't see it coming, so how could I know all of those tears, they were worth it? Baby, you and me, we deserve it. So happy, I'm so happy it hurts. So happy it hurts. You opened my heart, set fire to my soul. Didn't see it coming, so how could I know all of those tears, they were worth it? Baby, you and me, we deserve it. So happy.
Yes, welcome back to Youngtown Recreation Ground, where we have South Launceston 4-1-25, leading Launceston at 3-2-20 in this Premier League women's match this afternoon. Round 8 action, NTFA Premier League. Got some stats here from Lucas Donaldson. Thank you very much, Lucas. The hit-outs there are pretty even, 12-11, so South's way. Inside 50s, well, it was Launceston that hit back in that second quarter and that late part of the first quarter. Inside 50s now sit at 17 to Launceston, at 12 to Launceston. To South, inside 50 marks, inside 57 to South and 4 to Launceston. Intercept marks 2 apiece and frees for 12 apiece. So stat lines are very, very similar here as we get underway in the second half. First possession went South's way. Here's a sweeping handball by Haberley. She's having some sort of game here today. Footy is underneath that players. It does trickle out, potentially towards South way. It was Hannah Viney was in there, and they're going to send the ball forward, trying to find Georgia McGinty. McGinty there at half forward, sweeping handball, finds Grace Weldon and kicked a cracker of a goal in that first half. Ball up inside 50 for South here. Here's a kick there. Hannah Viney couldn't quite get the boot to it and has been pinged holding the ball. So a free kick there in the back pocket going the way of Launceston. And it is Borodale who's going to take this kick. Comes out towards the wing, tries to find Sienna Smith. Also a goal kicker today. Loose footy here. Chance inside 50 through Stonehouse. Stonehouse been put down, disposed after she kicked it, and it's going to come back A free kick to Stonehouse here from South Launceston. So she's going to get this free kick right on the paint of 50. This is Stonehouse. Layla Stonehouse kicked 2 goals last week in that win against North Launceston. Centres the ball. Tackled immediately there was Jazz Freestone. Gets a handball out. Play on, says the umpire. Chance for Launceston to clear. Here's Shannon Dunn. Comes off the side of her boot there. Trickling ball. It's going to go over the line. It does. It's going to be a lasso free kick to South Launceston. So it'll be Georgia Gillow here to take this free kick right in front of the interchange bench for Launceston. Gillow looking for options. Goes and pops this one inside 50. Trickling ball, loose footy. Going to go over the line, seen over there by Borodale. Make sure this gets out of bounds. So we'll have a boundary throw-in. We've been playing 2 minutes here in the third quarter. South Launceston lead 4-1-25 to Launceston 3-2-20. This is NTFA Premier League action right here on the AFL Tas live stream. Boundary throw-in about 40 out from the South Launceston goal. A high ball as that one comes back into play. Tap down, loose footy on the wing. Ground ball to be won. Grace Weldon again, getting in and amongst it. Georgia Habley, some sort of game that she's having. Quick handball over the top, tries to find Delta Witt. Delta Witt's in there. Ground ball to be won. A sea of players around this, including Freestone. It's Jazz Freestone, got a quick kick away there, but only as far as Launceston sends one down the wing. Comes through hands. Here's Corbett. Ashley Corbett, vice-captain for South Launceston, just trickles out of play, out of bounds on the full. So we'll have a free kick right in front of the Launceston interchange gates here at Youngtown. It's going to be Haberley again. She's having a great game, and she will take this free kick just in front of the interchange bench for Launceston. Goes with a long footy. Nice kick down the wing to a contest. Hands go up, comes off hands, ends up with Kikiak. Kikiak bursts through a tackle, or does she? No, not quite. Tackled, taken to ground. That's a nice tackle there. Laid by Bruard. This is Hayley Bruard. Just wouldn't let it go. Gets the free kick for South. Bruard kicks up towards half forward. Comes off hand. Trickling ball, loose footy. Here's Habley again. Sends it back to where it came from. This time in front. Kikiak takes the grab. Got the grab this time. So here's Kikiak. Kicks this one. Down towards the 50 for Launceston. Comes off a few sets of hands. Loose footy to be won. South, quick snap around the corner. Finds his way back to the wing. That's a good grab. That's Hayley Bruard again. Getting busy in this second half. Bruard right in front of our broadcasting position. Looking for options. Play on called. Goes with a short pass. It was cut off by Kikiak. Got a hand in there. She'll get this back through a sweeping handball. Kick partially smothered. Ground ball to be won. Just in front of us here on the broadcast side. Kikiak's in there as well. And so too is Samantha Davies from South. Umpire says give it to me. We will have a ball up. We've been going almost 5 minutes in this second half. Rucks go at it again. Over the top was Johnston. Isabella Johnston got that footy. There's been a whistle. And it was a jumper hold. It's going the way of Launceston. Oh, it is going the way of South Launceston. So it was a jumper hold there to Sam Davies. She takes the free kick. Kicks it down the wing in front of us here. Shannon Dunn bursts through. Quick kick. Ground ball. Footy to be won. Loose footy. Nice tap forward for South there. Here's a chance. Tackled immediately was Oliver. Alexis Oliver gets a quick kick away. It trickles out, but it'll be a Lasso free kick going Launceston's way. And it is going to be Shannon Dunn to take the kick right in front of us here in the broadcast side. Here's Dunn. Goes with a long ball up towards the paint of 50 for Launceston, but an intercept mark. That was a nice grab there, taken by Georgia Gillow. Gillow chips this one down the wing, trying to find a teammate, and she has. That's a great contested mark. And that goes the way of Hayley Bruard. She's getting busy in this third quarter. Here's Bruard. Long ball down the wing. Kicks it up. Oh, comes off the hands there of Sulzberger. Almost. Quick sweeping handball out. Had time to recover. Kicks it forward. Finds McKinty. She's also getting busy in this half. McKinty plays on straight away. Goes with the right. Inside 50. Hayley White there to get this ball. Not quite. Bounces up. Grace Weldon's in there. And we will have a ball up on the paint of 50 just in front of us here at Youngtown Recreation Ground. You can see on the stream it is a beautiful day. Lovely up here in the commentary box. The sun's shining through and warming the booth very nicely. Ball up just outside 50. Again, loose footy. Launceston swoop. There's been a whistle. And it is going the way of South Launceston. Again, Lucy Freestone. Co-captain, kicked a couple of goals last week. She kicked one this week. Pops it up towards the square. And nice grab taken. And that is Stonehouse. Layla Stonehouse kicked the 2 goals last week against North. And a chance for Stonehouse to get on the board here today, Youngtown. So Stonehouse with a shot on goal. Player on the mark's about 20 out. We have a lovely angle of it here from the broadcast booth. Layla Stonehouse for South, pops it up, drifts to the right, through for one behind. So the first score of this half goes South Launceston's way by a behind. And it's 4-2-26, leading Launceston 3-2-20. We've gone 7 minutes in the third term. Hayley White wheels and goes from full back, bang, sends a loose one down towards the paint of 50. Almost intercepted there by South, that the players are over this footy. Yeah, it's not coming out yet. It has come out. Player tackled immediately there was Madden, and the umpire says, give it to me. We'll have a ball up and reset. Go again. Ball up, just outside 50 for South Launceston. And we go again. We'll have a ball up. It is South Launceston leading by an even goal. Leading by that goal, and we'll have a ball up once again, just outside 50. Jumper hold, nicely done. Lucas Donaldson just tipped me off. There was a jumper hold, free kick to South Launceston. Footy inside 50, quick handball away. Loose ball again, that was Weldon. Sweeping handball, but here's a chance for Launceston to clear through Lefevre. Lefevre unloads a long kick straight down the corridor. Loose footy in the centre of the ground. It's Kikiak. Wheels and goes, runs around and kicks it to a bit of space. Found a bit of space here, the race is on. Chelsea Whitchurch leads in that race, and so does Brie Rattray. Rattray with a quick handball out. Couldn't quite get the shot towards goal. South defenders are under immense pressure here. Tackled immediately there, and that's probably going to be a holding the ball call. It is. It's going to go South Launceston's way. So it'll be a South Launceston's ball. It was Brie Rattray there that was caught holding the footy. And nice tackling pressure there from Hayley Brouard. She's having a great quarter, Brouard. Racking up a few possessions, particularly on the wing here in front of us. Chance for South to clear. Short ball down the wing. Free kick there. Go the way of South Launceston for an arm chop. And it is going the way of Jazz Freestone. So Freestone will take this ball just on the left half forward flank here for South Launceston. They lead by a goal. 9 minutes gone in this third quarter. Long footy down. Pack forms. Comes off hands. Lonnie ball at the back through Shannon Dunn. Quick handball out. Here's Williams. Williams has been pinged for a throw. So it's a free kick to Launceston. It's going to go the way of Borrowdale. So Borrowdale right in front of us here with the blue boots. Goes with the right. Gets some territory with that kick. Goes towards the paint of 50 for Launceston. Again, loose footy, ground ball to be won. Sweeping handball there. Goes the way of Johnston. Johnston gets a kick away, partially smothered. Here's another kick for Dunn. Shannon Dunn sends this one inside 50. Loose footy, a chance for Launceston to rebound. Kick comes out wide. And a chance for South Launceston to clear. Weldon ends up with this mark near the broadcast booth on the interchange gates right here in front of us. Short pass over the top. Goes through the legs there of Keely Morrison. She has time to recover though. Picks it up. Sweeping handball. Finds Freestone. Freestone. Quick handball out. Now there's been a kick forward. Hayley White comes off her opponent to make an impact on this contest, and she does. Gets a handball out over the top. She'll end up with it again. Hayley White. Right in front of us. This ball. Bang. 3 players around it. Ball's not quite coming out yet. Might do through Freestone. Tackled immediately there is Leonard, and the umpire says give it to me, we will have a ball up. Great footy, great courageous play there by Hayley White from Launceston to leave her opponent and come and impact that competition, which she did. Ball up right in front of us. Alexis Oliver up in the ruck. Comes off hands. She goes again, Oliver. Did she get one high? I think she might have done. No, says the umpire. In fact, it's gone the other way, holding the ball decision. Gee, I reckon she's a bit stiff there. Georgia Haberley takes the free kick. Right in front of us. Haberley goes really quickly. Goes on the left. Pops this one up towards the centre square. Comes off hands there. This is a 2-on-1. The one does pretty well in the way of Sophie Dean. Does really well against 2 opponents. At least causes a stoppage. Well done, Sophie. Sophie Dean. Sister of Oliver Dean. Dean, great footy family, great South Launceston footy family. Ball up inside the centre square. Rucks go at it again. It was Johnston got the better of it then. down, loose footy, could be going South's way. It is quick South handball. They tackle late immediately. There was Maddie Medwin with the tackle, and we'll have another ball up. Into the 12th minute here of this third term, it's South Launceston leading by this goal. We expected a really tight contest, and we've certainly got it. 4-2-26, Launceston 3-2-20. And this is a loose footy on the ground here. It's not coming out yet. The umpire circling, and he says, give it to me. We'll go again. Do a quick stat check. Thank you to Lucas Donaldson, who's beside me this afternoon. Hit-outs pretty even, 4 apiece this quarter. Clearances even at 2 apiece. Inside 50, South with 5, Launceston with 2. Come back to that in a sec. Here's Grace Weldon being tackled. Ball spills free. No, it doesn't. Holding the ball, says the umpire. Good tackle laid there by... It was Haberley. Haberley goes again. She's had a bit of a swirl this quarter. Looks, plays on, gets on the left, pops this one up towards the paint of 50. Pack converges, comes off hands there. Kikiak was in that contest, got a quick kick around the corner. Here's a chance for Launceston. Was that a high tackle? No, says the umpire. Another ball up, about 40 out, straight in front of Launceston's goal. Come back to those stats there for Lucas Donaldson. Third quarter stats, marks inside 50, South Launceston 1, Launceston 0. Rucks go at it again inside 50. This is a tough ball to get out here to clear. There was a clearing kick there. That came from Freestone, Jazz Freestone. Got some distance, but it's coming back in. A chance to clear through Keely Morrison. Keely Morrison wheels and goes. Can't quite clear this pack, though. Again, loose footy. Can South clear? Yes, they can. But Launceston have got some numbers around there. It's 3-on-1 out on that wing, and the 3's going to win out through Borrowdale. They've got a chance here. And there's been a free kick given. It was an advantage. No, umpire says it's coming back. Okay, so it is going to be a Launceston free kick out on the wing. Not a bad result for South because they were outnumbered there 3-1. And it is going to be Isabella Johnson to take the free kick. She pops this one up towards the paint of 50 for Launceston. Loose footy. Alexis Oliver, who is in there with a handball, goes back. Ball in dispute. Ground footy to be won. Lots of players around this footy. Kikiak tackled straight away. Umpire says, give it to me. We will have a ball up. Into the 14th minute of this third quarter. It is South Launceston leading by 1 goal. 4-2-26, leading Launceston 3-2-20. Rucks go at it again. Loose footy. Umpire, pretty quick on the whistle that time, said, give it to me. Let's have another ball up. So about 40 metres out of the Launceston goal here. Kikiak couldn't quite get hands away. Here is Dunn with a quick kick towards goal, trickling footy in the pocket. South leads in the race here, and they might see the behind. They do. So rush behind there for Launceston. A chance for South to clear. Launceston pressing late in this third quarter, leading by 4 points. It is 4-2-26, leading by 5 points. 4-2-26, 3-3-21. Ball comes out towards the wing. And it ends up there with Michaela Woods. Michaela Woods to take this kick and send it towards the South Launceston interchange bench. Comes off hands there. That was a nice spoil by Haberley. She's getting pretty busy in this term and sees it out of bounds. We'll have a throw in just around from the South Launceston interchange gates here at Youngtown. Sun shining, magic day for footy. It's a little bit cool outside, but it's very nice and warm here in the booth. Boundary throw in. Almost 15 minutes gone in this third quarter. Rucks go at it again. Loose footy to be won. Comes down at players' feet here. Again, there's a lot of players around this footy. Tough to get a possession. Quick kick out of that pack. It's found its way there through to Maddie Medwin. Maddie Medwin with a quick kick forward. Was intercepted. Play on, says the umpire. And that's a good grab. It's been paid, I think, to Hayley Brouard. So Brouard going great guns in this quarter. Had a fair bit of the footy. And it's been a downfield free kick, I think, at 50 metres, in fact. 50-metre penalty's been called from the middle of the ground to going the way of South Launceston. And it's going to be Hayley Brouard to take this free. So it brings Hayley Brouard to the centre of the ground. Free kick and a bit of territory for South Launceston with a relieving kick. She's kicked it well and found Madden at right half forward. Madden with a chance for South Launceston to go inside 50. She does. Comes off hands. Trying to find Gillow there. It's come off hands. Gillow does get a kick away. Now Lonnie's turn to be under pressure in terms of their defence. Loose footy inside South's 50. Here's Keely Morrison with a couple of toe pokes to keep it moving forward. Comes back. Tackle late immediately. Hayley White's getting busy down there. Chance for Launceston to clear. Tackled immediately there was Felicia Khan, tackled by Brouard, and has been holding the ball. So holding the ball decision there, going the way of South Launceston. And Hayley Brouard will take this one. This free kick from about 40 metres out. Goes long towards the goal square. Good contest coming up. Oh, what a grab. Nice grab there by Haberley. Takes the key intercept mark, goal-saving mark, and a chance for Launceston to rebound from deep in defence. Loose footy to be won here. It was a quick handball over the top from Lefevre. Found a little bit of space. Now Lefevre gets it back. Is tackled immediately. He was a quick kick there. Zoe Kingsley was involved in that contest. It's gone back inside South Launceston's 50. Loose footy to be won. Quick handball out. Sophie Dean there, not quite. Quick handball from Borrelldale. Geez, positions are tough to find a bit of time and space. Ends up with Keely Morrison. Keely Morrison tackled immediately, gets a quick kick away, finds a little bit of space. Again, here is Haberley with a quick sweeping handball. Has found a teammate there in Borrelldale. Again, tough possessions here. Haberley there, quick handball away, ball still alive. Haberley goes and gets the loose footy, throws it onto the boot, gets a bit of time and space and a bit of distance on that kick right in front of us here, this play. Here's Alexis Oliver in front. A quick kick into the centre of the ground. Loose footy to be won again. Great one-on-one contest happening all over the ground here. And it is Keely Morrison underneath that pack. Comes out, the way of Grace Lefevre. Sweeping handballs found Grace Weldon though. Weldon sends this ball inside 50. Loose footy on the paint of 50 for South Launceston. Clean bowls Emily Williams. Goes through her legs. She has the chance to reprieve. Here is Brouard. Tackled immediately. The umpire says, give it to me. We will have a ball up. Some great contested play. We've been going 17 and a half minutes in the third quarter at South Launceston by 5 points. Oh, up and over the top there was Jazz Freestone with a quick tap down. Only as far as Launceston though. A quick clearing kick. Loose footy in the middle. Mark initially dropped there by Dean. Chance to recover though and send it back inside 50. Here's Keely Morrison. Keely Morrison wheels and goes. Goes deep. Bouncing ball. Goes to the right. One behind. So Keely Morrison with a behind there in the third quarter. Scoring has dried up in this term. It is tough. Every possession is under pressure, which is what we expect from these two top-class teams. Top of the ladder clash. Hayley White goes for a run outside of defence, gets a good 20 metres and then goes long down towards the wing on the outer side. Cut off by Freestone. Again, sending it back in. White with the fist. Missed the footy initially. Loose ball inside South's 50. Bobbling around. Here's Hayley White again. Gets a little bit of ball movement forward through a handball. Only as far though as Freestone. Freestone throws it on the boot. Dangerous ball for Launceston here to clear out. South Launceston looking to attack. Sweeping handball out. Kick partially smothered there by Weldon. Weldon gets a quick kick away. Here's a chance for South Launceston. Sweeping kick away. Lonnie have the numbers here around this footy, and they do. They've got 3 numbers there onto 1. Quick kick down the line here, trying to find a teammate. Could be a Lasso free kick. It will be. Going back the way of South Launceston, it's going to be Ashley Corbett to take the free kick right in front of the broadcast position. We've been going 19 minutes. We're inside the last minute of this third term. It was Corbett's kick up towards the 50. Comes off the hands there of Moorhead. Chance for South Launceston. Loose footy inside 50. Some good one-on-one contests happening here. Oh, great work. Defensive work there through Shannon Dunn. Got a handball away. Under pressure. Was cool under pressure. But the clearing kick, not so. Found the boots of Morrison. She was at full forward. Came off her boots. It's a loose footy inside 50. We're about 40 metres in front of South Launceston's goal. And the umpire says, give it to me. We will have a ball up. What a tight contested quarter of footy this is. 19 and a half minutes gone. South Launceston by a goal. 4-3-27. Launceston 3-3-21. Chance for South Launceston again. Here's Brouard getting busy this term. A quick handball back. Here's a kick towards the edge of the square. Oh, comes off hands. Loose footy to be won again. Quick toe poke out in the back pocket. Chance for Launceston to clear. This is Moorhead. Moorhead picks it up. Quick tackle out. Quick kick forward. The siren beats them all. That is three-quarter time here at Youngtown. Just a goal in it. 4-3-27 South Launceston. 3-3-21. The Lucas Donaldson stats for that quarter. Well, the hit-outs were pretty even. 5-6. Clearances were pretty even. The inside 50 count, South Launceston were peppering. It was South Launceston 11 inside 50s to Launceston's 5. Marks inside 50. South Launceston 2 to Launceston 0. Intercept marks were 1 apiece. And the frees 4 in that quarter, 11-8. And it's three-quarter time here at Youngtown. Take a quick break and we'll be back with you in just a few moments. In fact, I can cross down to Chris Sayer, Chris Sayer is on the ground for us today in a boundary rider capacity. Good afternoon, Chris. How is the condition of the ground down there?
Yeah, the ground is quite heavy. Of course, we've had, 50 mil of rain or something in the last 5 days?
Yeah, we have, Chris. Yeah, we did.
So, taking that into account, the ground is in remarkable condition. It is very heavy underfoot. And I was thinking, the last quarter for these players is going to be hard on the legs because they've been plodding through, not mud, although the centre is mud, but the ground, there's a lot of divots out of the ground, and it's going to be hard to run out this last quarter. So it's going to be interesting. There's a lot of sort of patches of sand where they've filled in sort of muddy patches on this ground with sand. The middle of the ground has been moved sort of away from you towards the other wing because that centre square is really muddy. So they've done a good job to move the centre bounce away from that mud. But yeah, this last quarter, it's a game of attrition, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is, Chris. It's been a really contested game so far, and every time the ball carrier is there, they're under pressure immediately, which is what we expect from these two top teams.
Yeah, that's right. And I think there, as you mentioned in the call, there hasn't been much scoring in that quarter.
No, it's certainly dried up in that quarter, definitely.
So whoever can sort of even kick the next goal might be the goal that wins them the game.
Absolutely, Chris. With South Launceston holding a nice little break there at three-quarter time, you're right. If they were to kick the first goal, it does make it hard for Launceston.
There's not much of a wind advantage, maybe a little bit of a wind, but there's not much of an advantage to either end. So, of course, to the southern end, sort of the sun's not right behind the goals, of course, but the sun is sort of setting down low in the sky. So that, the northern end. The northern end is where you're going to be facing the sun. So,
excellent update. Thank you very much, Chris Sayer, for being a boundary rider this afternoon. We'll be no doubt crossing to you for the men's game for City Park Radio as well. Three-quarter time here at Youngtown Recreation Ground. It is South Launceston leading by 1 goal, 4-3-27 to Launceston 3-3-21. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back with you soon. Yes, welcome back to the AFL Tas live stream here on YouTube. NTFA Premier League Round 8 action, South Launceston versus Launceston. As you can see there, it's South Launceston by a goal, 4-3-27, leading Launceston 3-3-21. Really tight quarter of footy, that last one in the third. But we are away here in the last quarter. Rucks go at it. No clear advantage there, but a quick toe poke forward there for Launceston. And kicking in danger's been signalled there, so it's going to be a free kick. It's coming back the way of South Launceston to Hayley Breward. She got really busy in that third quarter and picks up an early possession in this quarter. Hayley Breward goes out towards the wing, only though as far as Moorhead. Here's Casey Moorhead. She wheels and goes, gets a kick a little bit further down the wing, and it's a loose footy right in front of us here. Kikiak leads the race, picks up the footy, tackled immediately by Freestone. Umpire says, give it to me. We will have a ball up. And we will do just that right in front of us here at Youngtown Recreation Oval. A bit of banter there between Kikiak and the umpire. Kikiak in the ruck, but it was Alexis Oliver who wins that ball down. Sweeping handball to Breward. Breward finds Keely Morrison, but it ends up with Kikiak, and she kicks straight away towards half forward. It's an ISM marked there by Sophie Dean. So Sophie Dean, state rep, she wheels and goes on the right, gets a bit of distance, but it's been turned over. Haverley takes the mark right in front of us here on the wing. So a chance for Launceston to reload. Trailing by a goal, last quarter, 1 minute gone already. Haverley goes straight away, kicks up towards half forward. Numbers converge on this footy, goes over the back. Ends up there with Alexa to Ashley Corbett initially. She kicks down the ground, finds McKinty. Says Georgia McKinty. Was she taken high? No, says the umpire. Quick handball out. It's found Grace Weldon. Grace Weldon pumps this one inside 50. Nice one-on-one contest. Hayley White leads the race there. Got initial hands to it. Trickling ball. Got a toe poke out. Hayley White. And there's been a free kick gone. It's going to go against White there. And it is going the way of South Launceston through Hannah Viney. So great match up there. Hannah Viney versus White. Goes over the back. Finds Sulzberger. There's been a whistle. Which way is it going? Umpire comes in and says, give it to me. We'll have a ball up. Right. Ball up about 30 metres out there. Not sure what that was for there. Okay. We'll have a ball up. Another ball up here, about 30 out, straight in front of South's goal. Just confusion all round, not at least up here in the commentary box, but we have a ball up. Rucks go at it. Freestone got a bit of height, got the tap down. Loose footy to be won inside South's 50. Still loose ground ball to get. Here's Kikiak again, been one of the best for Launceston today, but this ball is going to trickle out on the wing. Will it go out of bounds? No, it won't. No, it comes off hands. And it will be a lasso. It's going to come the way of South Launceston. It's going to come back. And I think it's going to come back and be a boundary throw-in, I think. I think it did come off hands, and it was paid to be a lasso free kick. You can hear some interesting comments on the crowd on the effects mic. But it's coming back here. And it's going to be a South Launceston free kick. It's going to be a South Launceston free kick to Sophie Dean, just in front of the interchange gates. So it was paid for a lasso, or that not enough intent to keep the ball in. Sophie wheels and goes. She gets about 20 metres, then kicks this one up towards the 50. Loose ball to be won. Haverley gets it for Launceston. Clearing ball. Can they clear it out? Right, it's right on the paint of 50. Where's Freestone? She was there trying to get this ball forward. And a quick hack kick out there to try and find some space. It's Maddie Medwin who leads in the race there. Just overruns the footy slightly. Another chance for South Launceston as the ball comes back in. It's a good grab by Delta Witt. Witt takes the mark. Good defensive mark there inside South's 50. So a chance to reload for Launceston from half back. Witt goes out wide towards the wing. Footy comes off hands. Tackled immediately there was Johnston. Loose ball. Quick toe poke out. That was Shannon Dunn. And get a kick away to the centre of the ground, trying to open up some space. Here's Pixie Stubbings, the goal kicker. Kicked a great goal earlier off the ground, and that's holding the ball. It will go South Launceston's way. So a chance for South Launceston. You can see slippery out there. Sam Davis just slipped. He's a bit muddy in the centre of the ground. Long ball goes over the head of Weldon there, but a chance to rebound through Keely Morrison. Keely Morrison kicks it up towards the 50. Loose footy inside 50. Is Jaslyn Freestone's there for South. Freestone kicks this up towards goal, but a good intercept mark taken by Talisha Khan. A chance for Launceston to reload. Khan goes long, but it's going to find a Launceston player there. Centering ball up towards the square. Trickling ball. It's loose in the pocket. Chance for Launceston, and it's a behind. So it's a behind kick there. No, it's not a goal. It's going to be a goal. Goal to South Launceston. The initial kick didn't go through. It's a goal to South Launceston. That is a great goal. I'll bring you who kicked that goal. It was a kick across the face there by Freestone, and it was a loose footy, and it seems to have been marked kicked off the ground in play. Terrific opportunist goal there for Launceston, for South Launceston. So they open up a little bit of a break here in that last quarter. That's a great goal there from South Launceston. So they open up a little bit of a gap now. 5-3-33, 2-goal buffer over Launceston, 3-3-21. Goals have been hard to come by in this half, and there is 6 minutes gone in the last quarter, and it's South leading by 2 goals. Chance for Launceston to rebuild, trailing by 2 goals. 6 minutes gone in this last quarter. What's that? Oh. We've got a loose footy here in front of us. It's Georgia McKenty has kicked this up to the wing. Chance here, and I've got Chris Sayer down on the ground for me. Good afternoon, Chris.
Yeah, caught me. The goal kicker was Lucy Schultzberg.
Lucy Schultzberg, thank you very much, Chris. Just missed that up here in the comm box. So she's kicked 2 now. Thank you very much, Chris. Great work there on the boundary for me. As we have this loose footy inside, just sort of on the wing here in front of us here. 5-3-33, 3-3-21. So Lucy Sulzberger was the opportunist goal down there. She's kicked 2 for this afternoon. 2 goes 1 to Sulzberger. And we have a loose footy here in front of us. Launceston ball, quick kick. And it's come off the hands there of Isabella Johnston. Johnston under this pack. That ball's not going to come out. The umpire says, give it to me. We will have a ball up. So last quarter, 7 minutes gone. South Launceston up by 2 goals. Rucks are going to go like this again in the centre square. Quick tap down there by Oliver for South. Plenty of numbers around this footy again. It's come out Launceston's way, but bang, straight onto the chest there of Michaela Woods. Good grab. So nice intercept mark there. Probably heard in the effects mic, a few of the locals thought that she might have played on, or a few of the Launceston supporters thought they might have played on, but takes the free kick. Loose ball in the centre of the ground. Player tackled immediately there from Launceston. This is still a loose footy to be won here. Here's Kikiak, had some sort of game. She's tackled immediately, and the umpire says, give it to me, we will go again. Ball up. Here's Freestone with a quick handball out. Chance for South to repel again. Alexis Oliver with a quick call, a quick kick towards centre half forward. Chance for Launceston to clear, comes out wide. Looking for more here with that kick, but an intercept mark there for Madden. Madden sends this one high up inside 50, and Hayley White takes the defensive grab there. No, in fact, it is Georgia Gillow. Georgia Gillow kicks this one out wide. Goes towards Maddie Medwin. Maddie Medwin picks it up, and she's found Sienna Smith out on the wing. Goes past her. Good one-on-one competition this over on the wing. And it was Georgia Gillow versus Maddie Medwin. Ball hasn't come out as yet. And the umpire says, give it to me, we will go again. So we've gone almost 9 minutes here in this last quarter. South Launceston with a 2-goal break, 5-3-33, leading Launceston 3-3-21. And it's going to be 50 metres to Launceston. So a 50-metre penalty paid there from the wing. It's going to result in a Launceston shot on goal here. And she's pretty keen to play on there was Ruby Hardcastle. Kicked the 2 goals last week, Ruby Hardcastle. And a chance here to bridge that gap to just 1 goal. Player on the mark is about 30 metres out, directly in front. Good chance for Hardcastle. Here's Ruby Hardcastle lining up. Goes with the right. Ruby Hardcastle pops this one up. It's drifting to the right. Going to come off hands. We'll have a boundary throw in deep inside at Launceston's 50. So a chance to attack for Launceston. It's going to be Isabella Johnston in the ruck for Launceston. Against Oliver. Oliver on this occasion wins the tap. Gets it out. Takotomeli got a quick handball away. It's a quick handball there by Freestone. Freestone clearing kick. It's been a whistle. And there is a whistle. It's going Launceston's way. Another opportunity here for Launceston. And it's 50 metres as well. Is that from when the ball didn't come back? So this is going to take Ruby Hardcastle right to the goal line. A certain goal here for Launceston to bridge that gap. So Ruby Hardcastle, the beneficiary of a 50-metre penalty. South Launceston lead by 12 points. It's about to be cut to 6 points. Hardcastle pops this one through. That's her first for the afternoon. She kicked 2 goals last week. She's kicked 1 today. Bridges that gap to a goal. It's South Launceston 5-3-33, leading at Launceston 4-3-27. We have gone 11 minutes in the fourth term. Really close game. As we expected, there was only a goal between these sides last time they met, which was 50-44, with South coming out on top. Bit of deja vu here this afternoon with South Launceston leading by that same margin. 1 goal, 12 minutes into the last term. Back into the centre. About 8 minutes to go in this one. South Launceston leading by a goal. Ripping game of women's footy this afternoon. Really tight, contested. Ball carrier under constant pressure, which is what we expect from these two teams. Away we go again from the centre of the ground. Tough to get a clear possession. Oliver underneath this pack trying to get a handball away. Handball partially smothered. Goes again, gets the handball out. Tapping it on there was Zoe Kingsley from Launceston. Kingsley's around this pack. The umpire says, give it to me, we'll have a ball up. Inside 50s for this quarter, thanks to Lucas Donaldson. 5-3, 5 for South Launceston, 3 to Launceston. Chance for South Launceston to rebound here through Sulzberger. It's a kick, a long kick down the wing. That's a nice grab. Taken there by Witt. So this is Delta Witt from Launceston. She's going to go long down the wing, and she does. Comes off hand. Lonnie with some numbers around this. There's been a free kick whistle blown, and it's going the way of South Launceston through Sam Davis. So Davis will take the free kick on the wing. Chips a short pass up. Hits the deck. And tackled immediately there was Lucy Sulzberger. So we'll have another stoppage. Another ball up. Outer wing. Rucks go at it. Tough to get a clear possession. Quick kick out of that pack. Came the way of Hardcastle for Launceston. Comes back towards South Launceston though. Chance inside 50. Good intercept grab there by Hayley White. She wheels and goes straight away. Kicks it to a bit of space in the centre of the ground. Good one-on-one action there. It was Corbett who picked up the ball for South Launceston. Drives it forward, but it's going to come back to where it came from. Good contest here. Great mark. Grace Weldon. It wasn't. It was Hayley Bruard. Hayley Bruard with the grab there. Takes this at half back for South Launceston. Bruard comes out to the wing, looking for a bit of a space. She's trying to find Madden there. Comes off her hands. Here's Moorhead, quick handball, finds Delta Witt. Delta Witt drives this up towards 50. Loose footy on the paint of 50. Plenty of players around it. Pixie Stubbins trying to get a handball through. Here's Rosso trying to get a handball. They go again. Hardcastle with a sweeping handball over the top. Finds Johnston. Johnston with a centering ball. Can she find a player? Loose footy inside 50. Sienna Smith's on this one. Goes to the ground. South player underneath this. Sienna Smith lays the tackle straight away. The umpire says, give it to me. We will go again. So we'll have a ball up. 14 minutes gone in the last quarter, about 6 minutes to go. South Launceston by 1 goal. 5-3-33. Launceston 4-3-27. Comes off a few sets of hands. Shannon Dunn tries to get a kick away, partially smothered. Here's a chance for Launceston. Loose footy. Here's Russo. Russo trying to find a teammate. Goes to ground. Good defensive pressure there from Corbett. And we'll have yet another ball up. About 20 metres out from Launceston's goal. Tight finish coming up if you're watching on the AFL Tas live stream. It is Oliver there, got the best of that ruck tap. Quick kick forward there by Freestone trying to clear the area. comes back towards Maddie Medwin. Medwin tried to get a kick away, partially smothered. Chance for South Launceston to clear. Quick kick around the corner. Finds a few dogs jumpers. That was a nice tap on there by Keely Morrison. Keely Morrison found a teammate. Quick kick out of defence. Goes as far as Grace Lefevre. Lefevre has time and space to actually recover. Get a quick kick away. Here's another chance. Here's Delta Witt with a kick inside 50. Can she find a teammate? Not quite. Comes off hands. Play on, says the umpire. Chance to clear through Hardwick. Here's Hardwick. Handball partially smothered. We're aiming for another stoppage. A lot of players around this ball. Tough to get a clear possession. It was Freestone to get a quick handball away to Hardwick. Hardwick kicks outside of 50. Again, it's a loose footy right on the paint of 50 for Launceston. Sweeping handball there. Play on, says the umpire. Grace Weldon is in there. Loose footy. Umpire's seen something. Whistle. South Launceston free kick. It's going to be Hayley Brouard, the recipient of that free kick. So in the left back pocket, Brouard goes towards the wing. Long kick down. Goes through the hands there of Zoe Kingsley. Launceston with another chance. They are peppering around this 50. Kick inside 50. Nice intercept grade there by Sophie Dean. Sophie Dean with a chance to reload for South Launceston. Can they build from a half-back? They lead by a goal. Less than 5 minutes to go. Sophie Dean looks to go out wide to the wing. Spots up a teammate. And Georgia Gillow goes through hands initially. Got some time and space. And now she's got some support arriving. Lays a tackle on Talisha Khan. And that was holding the ball. So free kick South on the wing. Georgia Gillow with the ball. Squaring kick. Comes inboard and finds Freestone. This is Freestone on the wing side of that centre square. Freestone with a good centering kick. She's found a teammate. Ian Morrison, long ball inside 50, but it's been cut off. And again, Hayley White doing things back there. Long kick. Has found a teammate there in Borrowdale. Chance for Launceston as they look to move forward. 1 goal the difference. Comes off the side of a boot. Still in play. Loose ball on the wing. Here's Moorhead. Comes off her shins. Comes off a few sets of hands, and we'll have a boundary throw in just in front of the South interchange gates. Ticking close to the 17-minute mark of this final term. South Launceston by goal. 5-3-33. Launceston 4-3-27. Boundary throw-in. Rucks go at it. Kikiak got the front spot. Got it down. Finds Habley with a quick kick forward, but it lands on the chest of Sophie Dean. Sophie Dean plays on straight away with a centering ball. Dangerous, but it works out okay. Nice grab. Georgia McKinty is going to send this one inside 50, and she does just that. Loose footy inside 50. Freestone in pursuit. Still there with Freestone. Freestone toe pokes off the ground. Trickling ball towards that square. Freestone, is that a goal? It is socket off the ground. Goal to South Launceston. They give themselves a little bit of a buffer. 6-3-39. Launceston 4-3-27. We've gone 7.5 minutes. Is that the winning goal? Freestone off the ground. She kicks her second. She kicked 2 goals last week as well. Sulzberger just conferring with the scorers up here. It's Sulzberger who got that toe poke off the ground. It was kicked in there by Freestone. The toe poke came from Sulzberger. So she's now kicked 3. 3 goals, 1 for Sulzberger. And is that the deciding goal? It gives them a 2-goal buffer with just a couple of minutes to play. We've had a thriller here at Youngtown. Rucks go up again, back in the centre. Launceston need to be pressing, trailing by 2 goals with a couple of minutes to go. We'll have another ball up in the centre of the ground. It's going to be Kikiak and Oliver here in the ruck. Kikiak gets the tap down, goes as far as Habley with a kick forward towards half forward. Comes off the hands there of Johnston. Johnston right on the paint of 50. Good defensive kick there from South Launceston. Find a bit of time and space on the wing. Loose footy, chance for South Launceston. Kicks forward, intercept mark taken by Borrowdale. So Borrowdale at half back for Launceston. Time now the enemy of Launceston. They trail by 2 goals. Kicks for a bit of space. Quick hands. Here's a chance for Launceston to build from half back. Socket off the ground by Borrowdale. Loose footy at half back. A chance there through Khan. Talisha Khan sends this one down the wing, but it finds a South Launceston jumper in Keely Morrison. Keely Morrison sends it back to where it came from. Playing a bit of backwards and forwards. Again, going back that way, Keely Morrison's going to end up with it again. Takes the grab on the wing. And now with a little bit of time and space, Keely Morrison can suck up some precious seconds on the clock for South Launceston. She's found a teammate out wide, and they can just strategically run this clock down now. It's with Grace Weldon. Kicked a goal earlier, goes towards pack. Oh, great grab. That is a great grab there, and it was Freestone. Liana Freestone sends this ball forward. Loose footy inside at South's 50 at the tip of the goal square. Player tackled immediately there was the number 11 in Johnston. Got a loose footy. It's almost time though, and that is full time. It's South Launceston winning a thriller here at Youngtown 6-3-39. Launceston 4-3-27. Great game of footy. Those goal kickers. Hannah Viney kicked the one. Grace Weldon kicked one. Freestone kicked one. Lucy Sulzberger kicked three. And the deciding goal, that toe poke off the ground late to give them that nice buffer. Launceston Blues, all singles to Hardcastle, Sienna Smith, Isabella Johnston and Pixie Stubbings. And it was South Launceston by 2 goals, 6-3-39, Launceston 4-3-27. Great game of footy. Thank you for joining in on the AFL Tas live stream. I can cross down to Chris Sayer for his final thoughts. He's just doing a quick cross-check before we jump on for the men's game and City Park Radio coverage. Chris?
Yes, that last goal was crucial, wasn't it? It was getting quite close there towards the end. But, Lucy Schultzberg played a great game. She, 3 goals in these conditions is a great effort.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Chris Sayer. We'll join you very soon for the City Park Radio coverage in the AFL Tas live stream of the men's game. That's all from me, Matt Donaldson and Chris Sayer, and thanks to Lucas Donaldson for doing the stats this afternoon. And we'll be bringing you the men's game on both the AFL Tas live stream and also for City Park Radio. But from me here at Youngtown, that's it. Well done, South Launceston.